Greetings, members of the platform. This is a brief review of what is our project number 18 called Genesis Foundation's Social and Educational Hospital, which we highly hope is of your liking.
The project number 18, thanks to the support granted by the international platform, the Genesis Foundation wants to counteract the deficit of healthcare in Paraguay through the development of a social and educational hospital. The implementation will consist of the construction, equipping and commissioning of the Educational Social Hospital of the Genesis Foundation, consisting of a 60,000 square meters building complex distributed in a 12-level building and several support areas. This project contemplates the construction in the same property of the following spaces: Faculty of Health Sciences, with capacity for more than 1,000 students of technical and university careers like medicine, dentistry, nursing, radiology, surgical instruments, nutrition, kinesiology and others. University residence, for more than 600 students, and other vital spaces related to the scope of the project. Educational Social Hospital, with 150 beds, 60 consulting rooms and 25,000 square meters of construction equipped with the highest technology. Transitory residence and shelter, with 150 beds for hospitalized patients' companions. Center for Educational Services and Innovation. This center will develop the opportunities and challenges presented by the virtual world for education and health. Parking, for 1,000 vehicles. Issue addressed by project number 18. The Social Security Institute or IPS and the Hospital of Clinics, depending on the national university, cannot cope with the demand of healthcare. In order to get an appointment for any type of medical consultation, patients have to go late at night to take a number and hope to get it during the next day. After that, the appointment will be fixed, in the best case for the following 2 months. But it can take even 6 months in some cases. There is not enough hospital care. Access to state care is difficult, and in many cases is not achieved. Training for health personnel is poor and of low quality, as well as facilities, machines, supplies, etc. Beneficiaries of project number 18. 530,344 inhabitants will be direct beneficiaries, of which 402,249 are from the Central Department and 128,095 are from the Department of Alto Paraná. Emphasis is placed on the most vulnerable. 3,446,530 inhabitants will be indirect beneficiaries, of which 2,638,358 are from the Central Department and 808,172 are from the Department of Alto Paraná. Location of project number 18. The project will be strategically located in the city of Luque, 3 blocks from the former municipality in the very downtown of the city, on the new road that joins Luque with San Bernardino City, and is less than 5 minutes from the national airport, Silvio Pettirossi. With this location, the inhabitants of Asunción and Gran Asunción will be direct beneficiaries. Through the airport, nearby routes, and helicopters of the hospital, inhabitants of the Central Department and the entire Republic of Paraguay will also be benefited. Realization schedule of project number 18. The project will be initiated immediately after receiving the funds from the platform, and the completion of the construction and startup is scheduled within a period of 60 months. Execution unit of project number 18, and responsible for the unit. The project will be developed by administrative staff of the Genesis Foundation. It will be supervised and developed as well by hired, consultative and teaching staff of the University of Sustainable Development (UDS), created by Law 3334, Year 27, and sponsored by the Genesis Foundation. Resources involved in the development of project number 18, with funds from the international platform. Specifically, the amount of $203,956,261 United States dollars, until autonomy is achieved, within the term described. Sustainability of project number 18. The project will be carried out by observing the schedule of activities to be developed in accordance with the specifications contained in the Gantt Charter. Once the project has been developed, the sustainability of project number 18 is based on a system of redistribution of resources that consists of classify the services provided in 3 different categories. As an example, we can mention the medical consultation service. They will be provided at 3 different rates classified through the social department: A. Normal, B. Social, and C. Subsidized. Fees in category A will be paid in full. B. Those in the social category will have a 50% discount, and those in category C will have a 100% subsidy. According to the calculations and tables, sustainability is amply demonstrated with an internal rate of return of 13%. Other items comprising the incomes are medical consultations, hospitalizations, surgical interventions, students' monthly payments, residence for students, parking lot, outsourced spaces. The general total of annual income is $7,014,030 United States dollars. Thank you for your attention and invaluable help.
As you have mentioned before, this has been a brief review of our project number 18 called Genesis Foundation's Social and Educational Hospital. We will be eagerly awaiting your call regarding the defense of this project. Thank you so much for all your time and your help.